If you just now joining this IDK, where the fuck you been? But me and my DBs, we been gathering weekly to praise yours truly, Loretta Jenkins and the Gospel of Low, a.k.a. How I Sees It, a.k.a. Hissy, a.k.a. Somebody recently come at me because of something I said about something happened on Walking Dead. And then I posted that I said because Blair Warner didn't win on The Survivor. And then somebody was going like, oh, I don't want to know that. Quit, I ain't watch it. I ain't even been to my DVR, my TiVo thing. What records shit nowadays? Bling. Hey, why don't you try not going on the social media until you done watched it then? She called me a cunt, and I was like, oh, do you want me to show you a cunt? Now, I ain't talking about showing you my goddamn pussy. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about I can be a bitch. Get them lesbo ideals out your head. I like that. Here are all the major spoilers from forever ago until now. Forrest Gump. Jenny dies from the AIDS. Rent. Everybody dies from the AIDS. True Blood. Lesbo Pam turns Terry into a vampire. God damn vampires. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Buffy dies in the season 1 and the season 5 finales. Booyah. And here's another. Spike and Anya and a whole mess of youngins dies in the ends. Lost. Everybody dies in a plane and the island turned out it was a purgatory. What a fucking waste. The Great Gatsby. Dennis the Menace's neighbor, he shoots Gatsby, and then he shoots himself. And then he think he even shoots Dennis the Menace. I don't know, I look at it enough, I don't read. Boogie Nights. William H. Macy shoots himself. Shawshank Redemption. Brooks hangs himself. Lincoln, he dies. JFK, he dies. Oh, Hollywood, why you have so much violence? Walking Dead. Sophia Walker, and she's hiding in a barn. And then Carl has to put his own mama down right after she does the birth of his sister. And then in the comics, Glenn, the Asian kids get beat to death. I'm sure that probably got all of y'all. Well, I said spoiler alert. Let's go on. Titanic. Lee DiCaprio get drowned to the song of Cecile Dion. Cheers. Sam and Diane don't never get together. Who's the boss? Tony and Angela do get together and it is awful. Wizard of Oz. They kill the Wicker Witch with water. Signs. Mel Gibson kills the aliens with water. Waterworld. Al Gore was right and the earth will be covered with what? You guessed it. Water. Dallas. They tried to say it was Sue Ellen's sister what shot JRFK. But I got a hunch it was Miss Ellie what did it because she regretted not aborting that orly son of a bitch. Oh, R.I.P. Larry Agnew. 6 Cents. That yippee-yi-ki-ki motherfucker. Yeah, here it goes. Surprise! In 1984, the Challenger exploded. Oh, wait, that really happened. Sex in the City. Carrie Maris is big. I wonder where that name come from. I'm Team Aiden. Leaving Las Vegas. Nicolas Cage died. And that's really the only good Nicolas Cage movies, the ones where he dies. But they did have a lot of drinking in this. And ooh. Awesome. He ain't no real good actor. Star Wars. Darth Vader hated Daddy to the Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker's, and he ain't even black. Roseanne. Dan died at Darlene's wedding, and she made up the whole damn last season in her head. And she stole the trailer park idea off me. Brady Bunch. Tiger the dog, he got run over in the lot A out there where they's filming. E.T. He goes home and leaves us Reese's Pieces. I used to like him when I was a eater. Dexter. John Lithgow kills Rita. Dexter again. Deb kills LaGuardia. Dexter again. Deb's in love with Dexter. He's her brother. I bet he do have a big old dick, though. Yeah. I'd explain it. Damn Nabby. Lady Sybil dies after childbirth. Hashtag Lady Edith should have died instead. What? I didn't tell you Matthew Crawley died in a Christmas special. Blood was just going everywhere. Harry Potter. Snape, who's in love with Harry Potter, Mama Lily, he killed Dumbledore so that creepy little kid of the corn wouldn't have to. And Voldemort killed Snape. The Snake McGillicuddy ate him up. He ate him up. And then in Harry Potter finale, Harry kills Voldemort, and after he done killed him, and he goes up to wizard heaven, and he talked to old Dumbledore. Crying game. Chick's got a dick. And speaking of, Suckit. In that shower scene, we're like, Mr. Bates, he a tranny. Fatal attraction. Wah! Clean clothes, jump out the bathtub, bang, bang, now that bitch is dead. And then she should have gone ahead and shot her husband's dick off while she was at it. I would, cheating sons of bitches. But he Michael Douglas, I mean, what do you expect? Sweeney Todd. That old nasty beggar bitch hollering, arms for the boy. That be Sweeney's old gal. Shut up! Les Mis Act 1. At whore Fantasia dies. You don't win an Oscar for 5 minutes on screen time unless you die from singing. Les Mis Act 2. Javert throws ice in the river, probably for being off key. Soylent Green. It's people. It's people! Thank God I don't eat. Reckon what a Soylent beer would be like. No, wait, I don't want to know. Bambi. His mama dies. Lion Kings. Simba Daddy dies. Oh, mama, Jaws, the shark died. Poor little fish. Hell, he just following the food chain. He ain't hurting nobody. Marley and me. Marley died. And that one really did get a hold of my little old Grinch heart. It sure did. Scarlet's Web. The spider dies. Man, I used to love going to kitty screamings, and when Charlotte kicks, I just stand up and I start laughing and go, Scarlett's dead! And then I goddamn spider. But listen, youngins, is squalling. When I was in the 4th grade, my teacher, she was reading Scarlett's Web 1 chapter a day, but she would make all the voices for Templeton and Scarlett and Wilbur. Anyways, it was really interesting, and so one day we were so into it was getting to the good part, and we begged our substitute teacher that day to read us. He didn't do no character voices, and then she died, and the whole class started crying. I started drinking as soon as I got home from school. Fight Club. Them dudes is the same dude, and don't ask me too hard to explain it, cause you can't do it. Romeo and Juliet. She dies, he dies. Fucking youngin'. Ain't nobody in love like that. Retards, I swear to God. The usual suspects. Kevin Spacey is Kaiser Soze. I mean, who didn't see that coming? Scream 1. Billy and his stupid best friend butt buddy is the killers. Scream 2. Billy's mama and that film student Mickey is the killers. Scream 3. Sydney's bastard and illegitimate brother is the killer. Scream 4. Yeah, I made another. Sydney's niece that played Nancy Drew is the killer. Hey, y'all don't make no more than less I'm the killer, cause I don't know nobody who's got more reason to walk around slashing people besides me. About Schmidt. Kathy Bates gets naked in the hot tub. You might want to avert your eyes. Oh, and speaking of, Free Willy. Willy gets freed. Hashtag stoop fucking title. So, that killer behind you on the ground is breathing. The killer. I seen him breathing. Yeah. Twilight. Surprise. Billering up a vamper. Somebody hand me a number 2 pencil. Country Strong. Suck the big blue balls, cause they cut all the scenes out of there with Bo's mama in it, who was performed exquisitely by a personal drinking buddy of mine named Cinna McCain. It's all on the goddamn cutting room floor 2 weeks before Shadane made her come back in there and do the lines again so that it could go PG. And they done all that, and then they cut her out on the very last. She's on the trailer. You can look it up on YouTube, or if you buy the DVD, you can look in the deleted scenes, and you will see how fabulous she was and how much that movie wouldn't have sucked if she was in it. I need to see it. Grease. Sandra D becomes Slutty D and they fly off in a Harry Potter car. Best little whorehouse. All the sluts gets laid off and I don't know, ring, and then they move off to Vegas or some shit. Planet of the Apes, people turns into monkeys. Pulp Fiction, Marcus Wallace gets his black ice raped. Deliverance, Warren Beatty got his big ice raped. But let's squeal like a pig. Wee, wee, wee. Alright, Brokeback Mountain. Jake Gyllenhaal get his ice right, but he like it. And oh, well, who wouldn't? My God, Keith had who wouldn't want that pecker up in you? God rest his hung ice so. Damn, I'm horny. I'm sorry, I'll be right back. Y'all go take a break, get you a new Coke or beer or whatever. I'm gonna go rub one out. Be right back. Whew. Silence of the Lamb. Hannibal get loose and they make a shitty sequel. Madman. That British dude, Lang, he ended up hanging himself. And Jones' baby daddy, he that white-haired dude. Which one wanted to pee on Carrie Bradshaw on Sex in the City? Quantum Leap? Rip off. Sam don't never go home. Family Ties. Michael J gets Parkinson and they mama ends up turning into a lesbo. Of course, they probably got a divorce after that, because, well, I don't know, that daddy was pretty light in the loafers anyway. He like that Brady daddy. The ugly Betty. Daniel, his brother ain't dead, he just got a sex change. He's pretty. Newhart, whole damn show a dream. St. Elsewhere, whole damn show take place in the snow globe of a retarded kid. You was allowed to say retarded back then. Angel. Fred died, but she come back as a Smurf ninja. Basic Instinct. Of course Sharon Stone is a killer. Only a killer would flash her cooch. Friday the 13th. Jason Voorhees' mama was the killer, so I don't even know why they called a killer Jason. That seemed like a Hollywood conspiracy to me. Y'all ever notice how half the shit they make don't make no sense? No way, it's like they pulled a plot and diarrhea out their ass at the same time? Yeah, you know. Field of Dreams. You know that talentless sumbitch Kevin Costner? Well, he only built that baseball thing so he could play catch with his dead dad. I mean, how it take you 2 hours to get that point crossed? That's too much marijuana in Hollywood if you asked me. Where was it? Kill Bill. Shaquille's Bill. Weeds. Silas marries Deaf Megan. The Village. Then kids run up on the highway and they realize they living in a modern age on some backward nature reserve. Cause their parents joined a non-violent reenactor cult. Matrix. The world ain't real. And also, transsexual changers ought not to be in charge of their own sequels. Can I get an amen? $1 million baby. That boy don't cry feller, he gone and get himself knocked up. And his manager had to go, like knock him off Kevorkian style, like. The Notebook. The lovers in the stories that old couple and the wife got amnesia and they died in the bed together. The Others. Nicole Kidman and them youngins is the ghostesses. So you gotta flip that switch on you. Remember Me. This 9/11. Jake Gyllenhaal gets killed up on the roof. Zero Dark 30. Osama bin Laden take a dirt nap. Yeah! USA! USA! Rocky! Hey, ladies. Dirty Little Liars. Hey, there's more than one A. So you bitches better watch your back. Shutter Island. Leo Crapio is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs cause he killed his wife and kids. Still, I pin his eyes down crazy or not and ride him like a tucky derby if we're being honest here. Thelma and Louise. Them two crazy bitches drives their car off a cliff. Now, how in the hell that ever gonna happen, let's say, for lesbos in the 50s? Huh? Bonnie and Clyde. These two crazy some bitches get theyself gunned down. I think they might have seen Thelma and Louise. Once upon a time, Rumpelstiltskin's missing son is Peter Pan. And he missed Bella Swan's baby daddy. And he was a true blood killer in season 1. He's a busy son bitch, but still he is sexy and fuck. Battlestar Galactica. Why, by the time they found out Earth, it's all burnt. I mean, WTF. The Hobbits. Unexpected waste of 3 hours. Thorn, Philly, and Killy died. Now, why you won't go kill all the hot hobbits? Anything written by Jane Austen Is all a misunderstanding and everybody gets married. Gone with the Wind's an all-time classic. Do, 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 do. I don't know nothing about baby. Bonnie Blue kills herself with a horse, and Red Butler, he leaves Charlotte because she don't give a, he after he have dead youngins, he don't give a damn. And, shit, I don't like youngins, no way. Dead or alive. Veronica Mars. Aaron killed Lily. I don't even know why they want to make some movie for. Twin Peaks. Laura Palmer's daddy killed her. X-Files. The smoking man is Mulder's daddy. Damn, that make me want a cigarette. You see how tricky them advertising execs to be? Whew, we almost done. The Exorcist. Father Holy Mary Cross-Eyes takes the devil inside of him and tosses his ass down the flight of stairs. Now, how many eyes a flight of stairs gonna kill a damn devil? I mean, it's alright for late-term pregnancies, but not for no damn Antichrist. Duh. And finally, the Bible. The Jews hung Jesus. Man, that plot line been beat to death, ain't it? There, I'm a cunt and I ruin everything. But at least I ain't as big of a cunt as that Monica Kirshner. Man, they broke the cunt mold with that heifer. You remember her, Margie? And that's how I sees it.